3, 2, 1, go. Excuse me.
Today is June 24, 2019, and today, before giving the introduction about the skit, I would like to inform that today the boys are going to involve into a new kind of entity, that is laughing therapy. They just finished their promise and pride, and in the laughing therapy, they are going to be in the 3 levels. Fortunately, I'm going to be only behind the camera, but unfortunately, these guys are going to be and you could see the little smooth rat is started to laugh already. So let us see how far they are faring. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay? We got to redo the same thing again. So today is June 24, 2019, and before explaining about the skit, the boys have just finished their promise, and now today they are going to start with a new entity, and that entity is laughing therapy. And every day it has been decided that the laughing therapy will be after the promise, and only then the activity is going to be started. There are 3 levels in the laughing therapy. First one is humble and smirk. Second one is laughing louder. Third one is laughing the heart and stomach out by bending down and stuff. So let us see how far the boys are doing it. I'm going to be behind the camera, and these boys are going to be. Let's see. Alright, boys, come closer. So, yeah, on a serious note, this is done to vent off all the stress that you had in the school, all the stress that you had on the Monday morning blues, and all the stress that you had deep down inside. We have many faces inside us, but when it comes to laugh, we have only one face, and I want that face to be visible over here. Level 1. Level 2. Now level 3, remember all the funny moments and make the laugh completely stomach out and heart out. Level 3, the final level. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, relax. Sit down. Kishore and Mitra, get your chairs, friend. Vishnu, get your chair, friend. Vishnu, a little bit more, friend. Alright, so the boys and Mitra have understood the validity of laughing therapy. Okay. So today we are going to have a skit which is called as a happiness prescription. The skit's name is Happiness Prescription, and we are starting up with these people. Today is Monday, and mostly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we will have attendance of almost about 9 to 10 people. Hariharan will be dismissing himself at 6:30 every day. So without taking further, I would like to explain what is happiness prescription. The main character's name is Lily, and Lily is going to be played by Mitra. So before I say this, the previous skit had Hariharan as the leader, and we finished the Ghost skit on June 21, and Hariharan did a good job as a leader. So let us all first of all appreciate him for his leadership. Good job. And for this Lily skit, we are going to have for the Ghost skit, after Hariharan's ring, it was Krishwan who was the leader, and Krishwan did a good job, and no other leader did something that Krishwan has did, getting absent on the last day. So that was the unique leadership style of Krishwan. So that is why instead of clapping, slapping on the face is more needed, which I will be doing after a while. On a serious note, Krishnan has been really good. I really appreciate you, Krishnan, for. So today we will have Kishore Giridhar as the leader for this particular skit. And whatever decision that Kishore Giridhar takes, the entire group, including me, will be abiding. So now it's a process of explaining about this skit. And I have a very special news. In the recent times, in the recent times, one character has become a complete laughing stock, and he was emerging as a hero in the beginning, in the month of March and April. In the mid of May, he was emerging as a very important skit player, and most of the people, have been asking about the participation of the skit player. Exclusively towards the end of May and in the month of June beginning, he has become a complete laughing stock. He has become an salary paid joker, and he has dedicated himself into making other people laugh. And that is none other than Vedavarsan over here. So, ever since he started depicting himself as a 5-star hotel, he has become a comedian. So, yeah. Jokes apart, Lily is the main player, and Lily is a girl who is working for an export company. I have two choices. Maybe we'll make a decision whether she is working for an export company or a customs duty office,
Okay, sir.
where she has to inspect a lot of stuff. Lily has got a lot of stress. The first stress that she has is from the boss. In the company, export company, is a private company, and Lily is also responsible for checking up the customs of the goods that are going to be exported from her company and the goods that are going to be imported to her company. So too much to handle. She is a smart lady and too much to handle. So the boss gives her a lot of work. Let me explain about the character. So number one is Lily, customs officer in an export company. Number two is a very strict boss who is a very noble person, at the same time not obeying the employee's requests, an autocratic, strict leader who does not know about humanity. And the third character is a person who is a good friend of Lily, who is also the cousin and a good friend of Lily, family friends. The person wants to help Lily, but Lily is not able to listen to that person because the person is not a very effective. Shaking legs is first of all bad for your heart. Shaking legs is second of all spiritually bad for your parents. இது ரெண்டும் உங்களுக்கு நடக்கணும் அப்படின்னா கால் மேல காலை போடுறது, காலை ஆட்டுறது, இதெல்லாம் பண்ணிக்கணும். And both Krishnan and Vishnuram, I am saying this for the last time. And when you both shake legs, it is like an elephant shaking its deep, lengthy trunk. So, as I was saying, the cousin is a very good person, but Lily does not like him because he is a very lazy fellow. He is an uncultured fellow. Lily got the job with all the qualifications, but cousin got the job by recommendation. But he's basically a nice guy. Not educated as Lily, but he's a good guy. He tries to help, but Lily does not want to listen. So how many characters we have so far? The fourth character is a trade union leader of the same company who gives a lot of headache to Lily, stating that she has a lot. Please. Alright, so we are seeing the first sequence of Max Enterprises, and the characters will raise their hands respectively when I make a call. So, staff of Max Enterprises, they will. I will call the real names, and they will say what name is theirs in this skit. I'll start with Vedavarsan, Nagalan, Balaji,
Andre,
Kavinraj,
Asis,
Mitra,
Lily,
Nitin. So Nitin is playing with the name of Henry, Kishore,
Hanuman,
Hari,
Dinesh, Akari,
Krishwant.
Santosh Shiva.
I hate the name Akarya. It is not Akarya, it is Acharya. Please don't get delusional by saying Akarya. Get some sense. Krishwant again, please.
Santosh Shiva.
Santosh Shivan. And he's also called as Jumbo. Vishnuram. Your name? Raj Durai. also known as Zumba.
Zumba.
Alright.
Wow.
And I'm going to play the role as John Scotland, who is the competitor. Thank you. So now, OR, my dear friends, OR. OR and CN. Don't forget, CN is current narration and OR.
Sir, current generation you will give or we should give, sir?
Now, Nagulan will give CN, current narration.
Please. Now at this time we see the workers of Max Enterprises, which is an export and import company. In this skit, they are sitting in a round table conference regarding one of their members, Lily, who is played by Mithra. Let us see what happens and how Lily is treated by all of her colleagues and co-workers.
Peter Robinson reporting, sir.
Yes.
There is a phone call which is on the line and it is going to be connected to conference room. And the phone call is from John Scotland. And Mr. John wants to speak to the boss, Mr. Dinesh. He wants to speak to you. So can I put him online?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello. Is it Mr. John speaking?
And Dinesh.
I said this is John speaking. Mr. Dinesh, can I speak to you?
Yeah.
Are you alone or are you in the conference hall or something?
I'm in a conference hall.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I heard the news that the Export Promotion Council has come to your conference room talking about the European consignment. Will I be able to get a seat in the conference room? Talk to your employees and tell me. Quick.
Sir, you can allow us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can come.
At what time do you have to come? Because I have to book the flight. Because tomorrow, I'm given to understand by your secretary that this roundtable conference is going to continue tomorrow also. All I need is just 16 hours time because I have got some consignment work here and 2 hours to travel in the flight. So, can I get an appointment tomorrow morning? Yeah. Do we have that Lily there in your conference room?
Yeah, of course.
Can I speak to her if you don't
Yes.
mind? Hey Lily,
What do you want?
how do you do? I don't want anything. I just want only one thing. Grow up and make some sense. Okay? Being a manager and that too for the Department of Customs Excise, you got to really do something because I'm very excited to get the offer from Export Promotion Council.
I know. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We just started the meeting tomorrow. Be safe. Okay. Don't get into. Don't be hurted in the flight. Okay. Be safe. Put on jackets and everything and be safe. Okay.
I'm not like your Akbar and Amar in the company. Alright? So, those two employees are freaky, happy-go-lucky nuts who never care about the company. And, hey, Mr. Dinesh, you got to have an eagle's eye on those two guys. Those two guys, besides being into grievance redressal team, they don't have... See, even now in the CCTV camera, I'm seeing those two idiots are really making a joke. Alright? And tomorrow...
The only person who's a joke here is you.
Yeah.
Come tomorrow, we'll meet. Okay.
Done, Mr. Akbar. I really pity the parents who have named you Akbar because such a wonderful name for such a geek and a buffalo. Thank you. Bye. Cutting the line. Please. CN. So now Lily is getting so much upset, angry, depressed. Actually, the two souls who are trying to be supportive in this case in conference room are grievance redressal team Amar and Akbar. But Dinesh does not listen to them. All of them are trying to complain against Lily. So first of all, Lily tries to explain her situation. She says she needs a little time for erecting all the problems of Max Enterprises. And then spontaneously the other people start arguing. Let us see how far the boys are performing in this sequence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sir, I just need some rest and
Louder please.
I just need some rest and time for solving this problem in our company.
See, our opponent
John,
John is complaining. What to say?
take your time, correct the words and speak. You don't focus on making the skit interesting. You focus on you being good communicator. That's what is more important. Come on.
He's joking for us.
Sir, but I'm having a lot of work to do in this company. I'm really stressed, but I need some time to solve these problems. So only I can get a good mind and
For that we are giving salary, no.
Sir,
Don't
don't
do
take other people's opinions. Please give her time to take
She's
it.
not even is coming here because he is very dedicated.
We want the European
Consignment.
content.
Yes, sir. We also want European consumers. We are also a part of this company. But we, as the GR team, need to care about each and every employee's health and their mental state, right?
Thank you.
But at the same time, the bank manager who says that he has given almost about 1.5 crores loan for the company is really feeling bad for giving such an amount of money. And he wants his money back with an interest of at least 35 lakhs. And he says that directly to Dinesh's eyes.
Dinesh, you have 1.2 cash. Sir, but that's why I'm asking him time
Yes,
to
sir. 1.5.
repay that.
When we get the European consignment, it will come back directly.
Sure, we will give it, sir. That's why I'm asking time. When you will give, you are saying like this is.
Sir, when we get the European consignment,
we will definitely give to you, sir. We will not cheat, sir, as all other exports do.
Sir.
The Export Promotion Council delegates, may I know who are they? So, Mr. Jumbo and Zumba are going to explain to the people what is the benefit of this consignment and why are they interested, so much interested on Max Enterprises. So, jokes apart, Krishwant as a dedicated export promotion governor, he is going to say why he wants to give that to Max Enterprises. Now let us hear that. Yes. Louder please. The camera is very much behind you.
The use of consignment means we can get lot of money and we can give to the bank manager and all. And we can also use that money to more improve our company. Yes, sir, that's why we are waiting for it and we are struggling to get
the
it.
only problem is JSK, that is Beyond Scott and sir. We take care of him, sir.
At this point, the trade union leader Hanuman says to Dinesh that Lily has to be given a long leave and somebody has to be employed in the company so that the company will get more profit.
Dinesh, we want to.
Sir,
Dinesh,
sir, you got to call him sir.
boss.
He's your boss.
Sir, we want to give a long leave for Lily because she's feeling sick and she's not doing her work properly. So we want to give a long leave to her and we want to employ a new person.
Good. Very good, Raf. Very good. Good improvement. Good job.
Thank you for your support, sir. Yes, sir, that's what.
Peter Robinson reporting, sir.
What?
The chicken soup is ready to be served. Can I serve? Ask the servant to serve because Miss Lily is suffering from cold and she has ordered chili chicken soup. Thank you. So at this point, Dinesh is getting annoyed that she has ordered for chicken soup and he wants that this is not a hotel, this is a company that she is working. And there Lily feels very insulted in front of everybody and she asks, even for this, she does not have right. That conversation, let us see. Come on.
You ordered chicken soup?
Sir, as I said, I'm not feeling well, sir. So
This is not a hotel, this is a company.
Sir, you should take care of his health, no, sir.
Please.
Why?
Hurry on.
Sir, I just.
Hey.
Sir.
Wait. So. Bye. நாளைக்கு நேரத்துல வந்து
And now we're playing.
பார் நிதின் பார் என்ன ஆட்டிடியூட் பார் கீப் ஷைனிங் லூஸ் டான் சொல்றான் குட் ஜாப் கீப் ஷைனிங் லூஸ் டான்
Hey, note.
Now Hariharan has left and I am swapping the role of Dinesh.
Yeah, you are giving an explanation about why the chicken soup was ordered. Come on, continue please.
As I said, I'm suffering from cold for order, sir. I know that I have right and you also have given me the privilege.
Yes,
sir, as per the rules, you gave all rights to order anything else, sir.
Beg your pardon, sir. Peter Robinson. Serve the soup.
Sir.
No, Mr. Robinson asked.
Yeah, appointed as per
sorry, sir, I am
the
supposed
boss
to listen
is
to one.
saying not give us.
I'm supposed
Just
to.
wait for
No.
No, I'm supposed to listen to only the boss's command, not yours.
Sir,
Please don't throw it away and keep it ready. Please.
keep it hard.
Can I obey their orders, sir?
Sir, you should take care of her health.
So since the boss is very annoyed, I cannot entertain serving chicken soup right now. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Go out and get somewhere to cook chicken soup and get some five-star hotel, sir. As per GR team, we will buy it. What?
Sir, the GR team, you have given us the privilege to you
You
employed us
appointed us to take care of the employees.
Now you're not letting us take,
Excuse me.
not letting us.
You three not get insulted before the boss. Before the boss, you will drink soup.
Okay.
Okay, sir, you not do so.
Okay.
For
See
boss
that?
and
When if something happens here, means then he will say, she told she will do this, she told she will do that, now she did. I mean,
after the
rather than
conference, she
taking us
can
around.
know.
After conference.
Her narration is going to be given by Mitra because she is going to say it is the next day of the meeting, day 2. So, and also she explains what kind of condition.
Freeze. So now it's the next, that's day 2, and what we are going to see here is the same round conference is going to be on, and the competitor, that is JS Company Enterprises boss, is going to come and attend this meeting. And in this situation, Lily is feeling so insulted because the boss, that is Dinesh Acharya, has insulted her before everyone. So we can see what happens now. Continue.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So you
Ma'am,
feel
I'm
now,
feeling
but
better.
Peter Robinson reporting, sir.
chicken soup.
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to give any breakfast servings to anyone?
Sir, she's not. She
Feeling
just
ill.
now has recovered from the cold.
It's okay.
If she's trying to recover from cold,
Yeah, you
After
don't have
you
any
go.
manners. You not ask excuse me and
The
all.
hospital.
Go see in YouTube. Hey, doctor,
such a pleasure, Dinesh.
Excuse me. Manners.
Such a pleasure,
Excuse me,
Mr.
listen.
Export Promotion Council Governor.
Go to YouTube and search
Please,
Money
pleasure
Connection
to meet
Directions channel and see the Superman Skit, okay?
Did they get that
They will-
performance?
yeah, performing very good. They will say how to obey, give respect to
Not
others.
even
Not
minding
even
the
having
damn
respect. See
surroundings.
my golden water bottle, I bought for 3 bucks. Hey, man, my golden water bottle, man. A precious water, no? Herbal water, man, given by...
Any form of water is precious today in India.
We know. You know, sit down. No,
Hey.
man, not having man. Not asking, I can sit. Not having, you are coming.
Hey, give it to me.
Taking others water bottle.
I read an article about you, Mr. Banker. Your name is Mr. Wait, I'll catch it.
You don't want to think.
Ashish Malhotra. See how sharp I am. Handles this
Oh my
idiot.
god. What
So I read
time
about
is
the article, and you have been giving so much of reserve money for employees like us. Employees like us. So I'm really happy, and you got to reconsider your decision of cancelling this 1.5 crores bid for this bloody company.
Sir, believe us, sir. We will give it, sir.
Remember
Just sit
where you
down.
are. Okay.
Just sit down, man.
Wi-Fi enabled?
Wi-Fi. We are having Wi-Fi.
Are you from maintenance department?
No.
You clean toilets?
No.
Which department are you?
Clean people like you only.
Yeah.
Which department?
We are from GR, okay?
Right.
Okay, please continue the meeting. Hey Lily, how do you do? Huh? Broken? Lily has gone silly and looking for.
What I know. Sir, tomorrow I'll put 2 rooms. I and respected sir want to smile. Okay, sir.
Before making a joke, please notify us so we can be ready to
We
laugh.
can be ready now, okay?
You got to be really very much alarming that, okay, you might be pulling my legs and there might be some sarcasm, but your shareholdings are down with about 35%. So that's not something that you can laugh, and that's where I can laugh. As the saying goes, the last man who laughs, laughs louder. So likewise, 35% of loss in the share market, and Mr. Dinesh Acharya knows that pretty much. And you got to understand that your 35% of share market fall down is only because of stupid humans in this team who have not solved any disputes in conference. I would like to stop to the banker. Answer my question. What benefit you got by lending a loan of 1.5 crores for Max Enterprises? Why don't you give to John Scotland's company, the same kind of company?
You shut up. I'm asking the
Yeah.
bank manager. Allow them to have some table etiquettes.
Yeah.
Sir, how much, sir?
Yeah, see? Nice man you are. Answer me. Why are you not considering
Who is
John Scotland? Why are you always considering
That's not a
Dinesh
company,
Acharya?
that's a restroom.
Sorry,
You tell
he's
me.
not considering. Okay. Yes, sir. You say so. That is a restroom. You say so. That is a restroom.
That is restroom.
We will laugh when we get the European consignment. Okay.
That's the official. Let him say that he is giving Max Enterprises. He might be behaving very cordial to you, and he is respecting all you people, but that doesn't mean that those two officials are going to be giving Max Enterprises. Please, at this point of time, maybe here, John Scotland is an odd man out, but he doesn't care about being an odd man out. Even about 100 persons are coming in multiple fashion, he's going to tackle them. But the point here is, besides supporting to the Max Enterprises company, the two officials, that is Krishnath and Vishnu Ram, are playing as two officials. They have in mind about John Scotland Enterprises only. So at one point of time, when everybody thought that they will be supporting to Max Enterprises, Krishnan says a shocking news that I might be supporting you, but I am having a mind to give the consignment order only to John. So then the twist happens, and let us see what unfolds after that. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sir, you will support for us when it has.
You say, sir.
Okay, let me make an open statement. I will keep my mouth shut, right? The rest of it shut. And you got to have a proposition. Ask the ESPO Promotion Council governors over there whether they are in your favor or in my favor. Just because they are speaking like icing on the cake, it doesn't mean that they are going to give you a favor. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Do
Ask
you
them.
need any solar tape to shut your mouth?
Now stop joking and ask the question. That's okay, right? If you have any sort of creative thinking, instead of splashing it on my face, show that on your work. If you had done that, the stock market would not have crashed like that. Okay? Just shut up and talk to them. You especially. If you give that bloody look, I have a license. Yes, sir. Ask him.
Come on, sir.
What? Come on. Are you ordering for any ice cream? Come on, ask him.
Sir, whom are you in
I
favor
am
of?
supporting you only in my mind. There is, I want to do consult. I want to give to the European Council to the John.
I told you the last man who laughs will laugh louder. I will reserve my laugh. Thank you, officer.
Sir, welcome. Working here and supporting.
It's not working here. Grow up, little dude. Grow up. It's not working here. Tomorrow, ask your mom to have 4 cups of complan tea, okay? Right? And have little bit of more probiotics and the badam milk, okay? So he's not working for you, huh? Huh? This is not your company or this is not your uncle's company. He is from the central government. Understand that?
Okay, sir.
Alright, my job is over.
Lucky.
Can you spell the word key?
Thank you.
Lady?
Sir, sir, sir.
This service is, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, little cousin. Lily? And you are a chili? Chicken? Huh?
Sir, not ask anything, sir. Just insulting our.
Yes, sir. Call the media attention and tell him,
Don't
sir.
I call Peter only.
Hey.
Sir, I'm not insulting. I came here. I've got a huge respect for your company and you personally. And I've got huge respect for those 2 people. Hanuman, why don't you listen to me, man? You seem to be a very sensible guy. So why don't you come and join JS Enterprises? Huh? Right? You're a trade union leader. What kind of benefits you are getting here? Huh?
Yeah.
Your trade union ideas are being boycotted by these 2 idiots. And they try to poke their nose into all of your ideas. And that stupid lady who is not really able to make some results. And she was not able to export even 3 trucks of the garments in the last few months. And I was able to export at least 185 trucks of garments to Europe, all the European countries, basically to France, to Germany, to Hungary, and even to the Middle East also. So a person like you with strong arms and with a couple of brains, unlike these 2 idiots, you deserve a position in John's Partners Enterprise.
You don't need to advise him, sir. He has his own self-mind. Sir, why
This is
have you
called
called him to this meeting, sir?
Midas touch. This is called as Midas touch. Okay, right? I touch.
Sir, he's
everything
touching.
and becomes
He's keeping hand on me, sir.
Go.
What is this, sir? Call Peter Robinson,
Sir,
sir.
how can you accept this resignation all of a sudden?
Please. Hanuman has made a resignation, but now in a short while, John Scotland is going to leave the conference hall But after that, Hanumant is again given a proper counseling and a very serious brain massage by the two grievance redressal people and also by those two people. And Lily also convinces and he withdraws his decision. This is not known by John Scott. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
My job is done, Mr. Akbar. My job is done. Amar.
Never had a job here. Okay, please leave.
Wasting your flight tickets. Go.
When can I bring the consignment papers ready, sir? Tomorrow or day after?
Here it is.
You shut up. And the officials is tomorrow? Alright, sir. My secretary will come, carry the papers, and please, please. Thank you. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Dinesh. It's not a pleasure meeting you. Really?
You got hell to make it.
You know what? I always used to have an instinct that whenever I look into you, I always get remembered of my niece, my brother's daughter.
Sir.
That's the only reason I'm not. You shut up. That's the only reason I'm not speaking.
You don't want to take your own story, go.
Right? So, Amar and Akbar, you got to understand and you got to admit that here one person has come to the conference hall and he has convinced one person he has really gone victorious. Okay? Right? So if your belly is burning, have some cold water. See you tomorrow at the concert papers.
Peter Robinson reporting, sir.
Yes.
Peter Robinson reporting, sir. Sir, please take it, sir. Please take it, sir.
Where are you going, sir?
Peter Robinson reporting, sir. When Mr. John Scott was here, I was called by somebody. I don't know whether it is Hammer or Albert. Their buzzer and their intercom rang. Did he call me?
No.
I was able to listen to the CCTV camera audio that if I call Peter Robinson, did he call me, sir? Did he want anything to him?
No, I don't know.
We wanted to take.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me in the beginning itself, sir? I would have come and given you the helping hand.
But he didn't give
Please understand that I am always at your service, sir. So any call, just one ring away. Thank you.
Sure, please.
Sir, please,
Let's
sir,
start.
sir,
Let's
sir,
start.
sir, 2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes, you can
What else,
sir.
sir? Sit down, sir.
He talks with you, will he, sir? Sir, they are central government, sir.
Sir.
It's my order, sir.
Sir, let's
Sir,
start.
don't take other people's
Have a
opinions.
seat.
Just sit down.
Please sit down. Somebody wants to take you to his enterprise, you just say, okay, I'm gonna. What's that?
this, sir?
If he's not a company in a law.
His company
You should make it profit. If it is not, you should make it profit,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Just
That's your duty.
to your boss.
If every
Then
time.
you want to be work properly, no?
Sir, definitely, sir, you give her a chance again, she will work properly,
No
sir.
proper attention will give to you. If it is
I
not
did not
respecting our
ask
company,
before,
make
sir.
others to respect our company, sir.
Raj Durai and Santosh are coming up with a proposition right now, and they say that Lily is going to be given with just 2 months' time, and the bank manager Ashish says in 2 months they are not going to do any wonders, so he suggests to make it as 3 months. But Dinesh says he is not willing to give any more time for Lily, but the grievance redressal officers and their cousin, with the help of grievance redressal, the cousin also opens the mouth and they convince the board team somehow and they give 3 months time for Lily. That conversation is going to happen. 3, 2, 1, go.
Give them a
Give her a
chance,
chance,
sir.
sir.
Please wait for 2 months. As he's saying, we can give time for 2 months for Lily.
Hey, we need no more time, okay?
Yeah.
Sir.
Sir, 2 months, what wonder they will do, sir? We can suggest making a...
Super. What wonder they will do. This is called as instantaneous transformation. In the wonderங்கிற வார்த்தை அவனுக்கு இது வரைக்கும் தெரியாது. இங்க he takes that and he tries to speak. Good job. Very good. Nice improvement. Yeah, go ahead. Say that again, please.
Sir, in 2 months, what wonder he will do, sir? Yes, sir. As he's saying, we should give extra time, sir.
What? Sir.
3 months.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
3 months, how? What?
Ask us, please, sir. 3 months itself a long time.
Sir, after that time, I'll get fulfilled. I'll be recovered and I'll be cured and I will give my full effort after 3 months, sir.
After 3 months, our company also will be great, sir.
We will give more
So,
time.
we'll talk
Start
about our
the
company,
pressure
sir.
will go on, sit in the.
See, I didn't know on time. Okay, these two addresses are came.
Sir,
Sir,
he is
give her a
agreeing to
chance.
give 2 months time. At least do that.
Yes, sir, we can give 2 months time.
60 days, sir. Give her the chance.
60 days.
61 days.
61 days, sir.
61
months, sir.
2 months is equal to 61 days, sir.
Unfortunately, the central government officer doesn't even know how many days are in the 2 months, and Mr. Santosh will be hiring a tuition teacher soon.
Sir, you better hire a tuition teacher.
Yes,
soon,
sir. I do not. I do not take tuition on that.
All freeze.
In 1 week.
Now, a current narration is going to be given by Kishore Giridhar.
The Lily has become so tense and all the problems and
We will wait. You can collect the words and you can finish your narration.
Commander.
you can do it now.
No. He's trying to motivate. I really appreciate in the boys. You can do it. அப்படின்னு கமான் அதெல்லாம் வந்து நல்ல விஷயம். ஸோ நீ அதை வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணாத. நீ என்னைய நிறுத்திட்டாங்க.
Sir, okay, sir.
Go.
After the Lily gets too tensed and all the problems on her head, so she's become so tensed and fear and what how we can do in the 2 months. That like she's thinking what going to happen. We shall see.
Right. Good job. Very good job. Right. So now it is time that Lily is trying to explain to the grievance redressal people that she really has something about the mood swings. And this is where Amar and Akbar, who were so far just only a mediators and messengers to the board, they are now showing their worth to all the other board members. They make Lily's job very easy and they say that they have got solution for it and they would like to fix up an appointment with Lily tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock so that they can speak about the solution that could be given for Lily's mood swings and the inability of handling pressure. And with the kind of interventions they are going to give, the other people are also surprised because so far they were only talking, but only now the board members understand that the two guys have got some substance. Let us see that conversation right now.
Sir, I really think of some mood swings. I don't know what to do. And I don't get
Please relate to the situation. Go.
2 months time.
I gave 2 months. What is happening?
We already give 2 months. She's asking extra 2 months.
Extra 2 months.
Oh, nothing doing, only 2 months.
Sir, after 3 months of rest, sir, I'll definitely give my best for the stock market to raise, sir.
Nothing doing, just 2 months.
The 2 months is not enough to relieve from cold.
Sir, not just a cold, sir. She has to take care of all of her problems.
Okay,
really?
it is not to maintain his health as well as.
Go.
Sir, it is
Not just a cold, sir.
Yes, sir, she want to take care of
All
her
the
health.
sir.
Okay, yes, company.
Listen.
So 1 month
Company,
extra,
stock
sir.
market, this, that, everything.
Only 3 months time. If you not completed the work, means I will go to the John Scotland's company.
Okay.
Hey, 1 month extra. No.
He gave us a great answer.
Don't use the right sir. What? Only 1 month.
Just 30 days, sir.
But Dinesh reverses the decision and he says only 2 months.
No, 2 months.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir. He is also saying, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
don't
Don't
fall in
sir.
this. Sir, I'm really suffering from mood swings. I don't know what to do. They are not giving me time for at least. I don't know what to do. So please give me a solution, sir.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock we are going there. 8 o'clock we are going here. So 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Tomorrow 10 o'clock. See, 8 to 9 were all. Tomorrow 10 o'clock. You you come to the GR office, you know.
Yes, sir.
We both will be there.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I will be there. He will be in the nearby office. You can call him. We'll take care. Okay.
Yes, sir. Then we take
Sir,
because 8 o'clock we are going
she's
there.
reported
9
something.
o'clock we are going there.
Sir,
Then,
be quiet.
11
She has
o'clock we are
reported to
going
the
there.
GR team. Okay. That GR team's main use is to take care of the employees'
Employees.
mental health. We'll do that. And once we do that, your company will be back to normal.
Alright, freeze. So now, as we have seen, she's cornered and she's not given any sort of recovery source. So she's going to seek some appointment from the grievance redressal team. And the next snap, when we are cutting off, we are going to see how far the grievance redressal team is going to give her the solution.
So, now, my dear boys, what I'm going to give you is a therapy, which is why this particular skit has been designed. It's called as happiness prescription. Happiness prescription inventory. That is called as HPI. I want all the boys who are attending the class to use it for the next 20 days. Okay. So in this skit, we will be designing as if the grievance redressal team is giving this solution to Lily, and Lily uses that for 20 days, and she works really hard, and she wins John Scotland, and he wins the confidence of Dinesh Acharya again, and she takes back one more month, and that 3 months span of time, she gathers all the confidence. And the mind so, like I was mentioning, this called as happiness prescription inventory. நார்மன் வின்சென்ட் தியர் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு பெரிய தத்துவ ஞானி சர்ச்சில் பாஸ்டராக வேலை செஞ்சுட்டு இருந்தவர் 1930s. அவர் த பவர் ஆஃப் பாசிட்டிவ் திங்கிங் ஒரு புக் எழுதுறாரு. நீங்க கூகுள் பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும். த பவர் ஆஃப் பாசிட்டிவ் திங்கிங். பாசிட்டிவ் திங்கிங் உடைய உண்மையான சக்தி அது. அந்த புக்ல அவர் ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. When I was a college student, I was able to read that. அப்போ engineering காலேஜில் நான் படிக்கும் போது அந்த புக்கை நான் லைப்ரரியில எடுத்தேன். I owe plenty of thanks and gratitude to engineering library. Because that's where I had a lot of books when I was a student. So, அப்போ நான் ஒரு விஷயம் சொல்லியிருந்தேன். என்னன்னா, நீ காலையில எழுந்ததும் உங்ககிட்ட ஒரு லிஸ்ட் இருந்துச்சு. அந்த லிஸ்ட்ல இருக்கிற விஷயங்களை நீ படிக்கிறப்போ உனக்கு இமீடியட்டா சந்தோஷங்களை கொடுக்குற மாதிரி அந்த விஷயங்கள் இருந்ததுன்னா அந்த நாள் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு யோசிச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்றேன். Because one particular disciple came to Norman Vincent Peale and he asked, "Sir, how can I be happy always?" அப்போ கூட இருக்கிற அவனோட அம்மா சொன்னாங்க, சொல்லுங்க சார், அப்படி ஒரு விஷயம் ஒருத்தராலையுமே பண்ண முடியாது, அது இம்பாசிபிள் நான் சொல்றேன், என் பையன் கேட்க மாட்டேங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அந்த அம்மா சொன்னாங்க. முதல் திட்டம் அந்த அம்மாவுக்கு தான். யார் சொன்னாங்க இம்பாசிபிள் அப்படின்னு நார்மல் பேர் அந்த அம்மா கேட்கலாம். எப்படி சார் ஒருத்தர் எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் சந்தோஷமா இருக்க முடியும்? அது எப்படி சார் சாத்தியம்? இதுவரைக்கும் நான் எந்த புக்லையும் ஹிஸ்டாரிக்கல் அப்படி படிச்சே இல்லை. நீங்க எந்த வருஷத்துல இருக்கிற ஹிஸ்டரி படிச்சீங்க? நம்ம 1932 இருக்கும். 1914 1920 இருக்கும்னா நான் படிச்சிருக்கேன். யாரோட ஹிஸ்டரி படிச்சீங்க? ராஜாவோட ஹிஸ்டரி படிச்சீங்க. ராஜாக்கள் தான் படிச்சீங்க. சாதாரண வாழ்ந்த மனுஷங்களோட தான் படிக்கல. நான் சொல்றேன் ஒரு 24 hours தாண்டி இருக்க முடியும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றேன். So the mom gets astonished. How is it going to be physically and mentally possible for a man or a woman to be, completely happy 24 hours? He says, "Lady, I would like to give you a tip." அவர் என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா 3 லிஸ்ட் எடுக்கணும்னு சொல்றாரு. கேட்டது என்னமோ பையன் தான், ஆனா அவர் கவுன்சிலிங் கொடுக்குறது யாரு? அம்மா. So he asked, உங்க ஏஜ் என்னமா சொல்றாரு? My age is 64. எனக்கு நீங்க 3 லிஸ்ட் ரெடி பண்ணுங்க. நானும் இருக்க முடியும். உங்களுக்கு இருந்தே நான் ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். கேட்டது உங்க 23 வயசு பையன், ஆனா நான் உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். நீங்க ஒரு 3 லிஸ்ட் ரெடி பண்ணுங்க. என்ன லிஸ்ட்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லிஸ்ட் என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லிக்கிறீங்க? எக்ஸாக்டா உங்களுடைய 7 வயசுல இருந்து 19 வயசு வரைக்கும் உங்க வாழ்க்கையில நடந்த பயங்கர சந்தோஷமான விஷயம், நீங்க யோசிச்சா துள்ளி குறித்து சந்தோஷப்படுற மாதிரி விஷயங்களை ஒரு 10 எழுதிக்கலாம்.